Hey, how you doing?
Welcome to Look Right, the only show that causes spontaneous mustache growth.
The only show with a stamp collection. Now this week, Andy and I were,
Charlie and I. Wait a minute. Charlie? 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 He's not in there.
Where the hell is Andy?
I made my co-host disappear.
I made my co-host disappear.
Charlie!
Oh, God. What? Why are you yelling?
What you doing?
I'm in Latvia.
What's a Latvia?
What's a Latvia? It's a nutritional supplement. Look, man, it's a country. Where the hell are you?
Oh, I'm at Craigmillar Castle.
You know, I said to meet in Latvia, right?
I'm pretty sure you said, meet me in Latvia.
Craigmillar.
That's what you said. I'm here because that's what you said. You said, meet me in
Craigmillar
Latvia.
Castle.
Man, this is a really expensive phone call, you know.
So what? So I'm at Craigmillar. You're at Take a Dumpalolia. Why don't you say we make this interesting?
You mean like a travel battle?
Exactly.
Whoa!
Oh?
Look what I can do.
Wait. Oh, that's stupid. But remember this, you must.
That television riding in my brain, a premeditated attack on my central nervous system. For any other organ that lets me be this way. Atomic monologue on entertainment news. Maybe jokes at others' expense will keep me from you, or be enough to keep my mind off you. Rebellion, everybody, doesn't last too long. I see your face, I hear your voice in every network, sitcom, orchestral theme song.
Okay, so I don't really care what you've got going on, but let me tell you what I have. I got Craigmillar Castle right behind me. It's actually one of the coolest things I've ever seen. I recommend you go there tomorrow. Also, I mean, if you were to spin around, you could see we have a view of the entire countryside out here. You've got Arthur's Seat off in the distance, which is a really cool mountain right within Edinburgh. It's so accessible. It's right here. It's 3 miles away from the center of the city, and I highly recommend coming. It's actually kind of sort of raining right now, which is stereotypical of Scottish weather, as you would know if you were in the right damn country.
Okay, potty mouth. Nice stone house with your little scarf there. Check this out. stuck!
Hi, my name is Charlie and I need some sleep. So I had to take a bus to Glasgow last night. And then I took a bus from Glasgow to Glasgow International Airport, which was actually the wrong airport. So then I talked to a rental service guy named Steve. He offered to give me a ride to a train station so I could catch a train down to Prestwick. And he was the nicest person in the world. And I don't know if I'd be here if it wasn't for Steve. So if Steve's watching this, thanks.
Damn, boy, those bags under your eyes come in paper or plastic? Here's what I have to say about your problems.
Don't care. I don't care about Latvia unless Latvia has one of these. Here, check this out. Okay, yeah, I know, small door, as usual. But this is the closet. This right here is the closet. Don't believe me? Closet. Closet. And now the cool thing about this castle is everything is actually original to the design, as it was completed after many renovation back in the 1600s, so they even have the original lighting. Fluorescent. Okay, so it's not the original lighting, but that's not the important part. The important part is, how cool did my face look back there?
You know, I actually didn't think you could look any whiter. Check out this building.
Now behind me was the tallest wooden structure in all of Europe before World War II, and that's St. Peter's Cathedral in the old town of Riga, Latvia. Easily the tallest thing that you'll see in the old town here, and it can give you spectacular views of the entire city and beyond for only 2 lot, which is about £2. All of the restorations kind of prove the vivacity of the Latvian people and their ability to survive and heal. Now, right now I seem to be walking through a part of Riga's Central Market that literally takes place within what looks like an old airplane hangar. And it's a fantastically exciting experience. You can buy anything here from bread to cheese, to obscure meats, to underwear.
So, hello, my name is Andris. I'm today a DJ. Actually, I'm an actor, but I have only one suggestion. Sorry about my English. Don't let your husband go alone to Latvia next time, please. Come all together, okay? Like a Beatles, come together.
You hired some 2-bit actor to play me? You're in trouble.
Actually, in the courtyard. This castle was originally owned by the Preston family back in the 1400s. Courtyard, a couple of trees, got some berries of some sort. I'm sure Latvia doesn't have any of those. Probably haven't even heard of them before. Now, back in the day, it wasn't terribly important to specify what kind of chamber this was. This is, it's just a chamber. So, torture chamber, bed chamber, love chamber, Wilt Chamberlain. Could have been any of those things. Right now, in Craigmillar's dining room. Can you get a pan of this friggin' thing? Look at it. It's huge. Now, what's cool about this is in the 1400s, this used to be where everybody would eat all of their meals all the time. 1400s, that was when it was owned by the Preston family. Nowadays, it's owned by the Scottish Historical Society, which means we get awesome red plastic chairs.
Nice empty room. Take a seat in one of those chairs and take a look at this empty room.
What is this sissy music?
It's Latvian.
Are you dancing?
No.
Are you dancing by
There
yourself?
was a ball. There was a lady there.
I literally
was
just saw
dancing
you in
with
the
a
window.
lass.
The Occupational Museum in Riga, Latvia, I think is a really important site to come see here because it really does put the history of this city, country, and really the whole region into perspective. The museum is located in a drab-looking Soviet-era building that really sets the mood even before you get inside. I think it's especially important for people from my generation to go see because we have little to no perception of what the Soviet era, and certainly not the Nazi era, was like. So maybe you can't already tell, but it is snowing again, which is fine. The snow has stopped, And so that goes to prove the saying that, well, I guess it's not a saying. But if you don't like the weather in Riga, wait a couple minutes and it'll pass. Or if you do like the weather in Riga, wait a couple minutes and you'll hate it. And the Boston folk may notice behind me half of the Leonard Zakem Bridge, but it's not. It's pretty close, but it's not it.
God, have you heard yourself? It's like nails on a chalkboard. Like, oh, I'm Charles.
Shut up. Listen, I'm in the prison now. Coolest part of the entire castle, let me tell you why. It's rumored in the 1800s they actually found a decomposing skeleton just in this room over here. I don't know if you can see my hand just in there. So let me show you the fact that this is a prison. If I can find it, there it is. Oh, look at that, there it is. Okay, doorways weren't built for people of my size. Check this out. Okay, here's my head. Here's the height of the doorway. Head. Doorway. Head. Point is, very short people got imprisoned back in the 1400s. Don't you ever doubt that. So I'm standing out back now, and if you look to my right, you can see that the Prestons actually had a pond in the shape of a peak. This means two things. It means, one, they were rich, and two, they were full of themselves. Seriously. They had a pond in their, I mean, it's not really a backyard, but it's something similar to a backyard. And they have a big pond shaped like the letter P. And I kind of want to know what it would be like to take a pee in a P-shaped pond. Mary Queen of Scots was said to have visited, and the entire castle was kind of revamped in order to make sure her visit was as pleasing for her as possible.
Whoa! Ever heard of a windscreen? Jeez. Anyway, what else have you got?
Nothing.
What?
Yeah, no more footage.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, I have nothing.
Looks like it's my turn. Look, I understand that Craigmillar is old, and cool and made of stone, but I'm talking about a country that's been to hell and back, from tyrant to tyrant, regime to regime, and is proud to now call itself an independent nation. How can you possibly top that?
Okay, let me tell you how I top that. Castle? Need I say more? I mean, sure, Riga's got some cool history and nice people. Hell, it's even got a castle of its own, but I would take the convenience of these old ruins over that mamby-pamby pastel thing any day of the week, but particularly Monday.
No.
Bienvenue à Regarde à droite, la seule série qui crée une poussée spontanée de moustache.
I love it.
So that's it?
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Well, who won? This guy. I won. Doesn't even know.